delightful, enjoyably absurd, wildly unpredictable, and smartly written are how critics are describing the new show Dice.
Accurate. Starring comedian and actor Andrew Dice Clay, the series follows Dice as he tries to reclaim his old glory after a long and memorable career. Take a look.
Finally, a real human being I could talk to.
Wait, why is Milkshake here?
He's my +1.
You don't get a +1. You're my +1. You really don't know how weddings work, do you?
What do you mean?
Okay, fine. You two get the gift. I'm gonna go get my hair done, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Oh, and Andrew is here. Welcome back. It's always good to have you here.
It's good to see you, girls. How you doing?
So
Good.
really well, and you are as well. Critics are loving this. A semi-autobiographical. How did this come about?
Well, after I did the Woody film, Blue Jasmine, I met with a lot of producers, and two of them were Sean and Brian first. And our first meeting was about 4.5 hours. And then I got the Martin Scorsese project called Vinyl.
Yeah. Right.
And me and Marty got along great right from the beginning.
Right.
And one day I just took my phone and I tried to film this little thing with us where I try to really aggravate Marty, and I did. You know, and then after I filmed it, I came back in and made him laugh from it. But I came back to Hollywood and I showed it to the First Brothers.
Yeah.
And I go, there's your show.
Yeah.
Dice just ruins everything, which is what's going on my whole life. And they brought on Scott Armstrong, who's done movies like Hangover 2 and Old School, and he flushed the whole idea out, and it really came out great. People are just loving what they're seeing already because they released the pilot on YouTube, and they're doing crazy stuff with
We
it.
watched it and we loved it.
We did.
Very funny.
In that first episode, you see you trying to get free windows because you're like,
But this is stuff they have pulled from my life. I live a crazy existence.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
You know, my son's in the show. The band's still Rebel. They're my real sons.
Yeah.
You know, so even doing scenes with them doing the show, I'm going like, what is actually, because it's not a reality show. It's it's really a well-written, scripted show.
Right. But it's from things that have happened in your real life.
Exactly. I mean, Natasha Leggero is incredible.
She's great.
Just
So
always
good.
just, destroying me. Because, my whole logic for whatever I do wrong is that I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Which is, and she goes, how many times, I know where you're
you
from.
are from Brooklyn, too.
But it's not an excuse, even in, like, my real life wife is like, I get where you're from. But what does that have
What does that have to do with anything? How is that an excuse?
See how you reacted?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Let's talk about some of your other work. Let's talk about Vinyl on HBO. How much did you enjoy that work?
You know what? Vinyl was an absolute honor.
Yeah.
To work with, Terrence Winter and Martin Scorsese. And, I feel very lucky that I've been able to now work with some of the greatest directors in the world.
Yeah.
It's what I always wanted to do as an actor, and now getting to play Dice.
And you're almost unrecognizable in this vinyl role.
Well, in the vinyl role. It was, I was a little whacked out during the filming of that. Marty would come over to me, and I was, I drank a little, I smoked some real weed, and I'm like,
did you really get into character?
Oh, yeah. They were like, on the set, the production manager's like, Dice, you can't be, there's a million cops here. I go, not a cop in New York put me to jail. As a matter of fact, I just smoked with one. But no, I just really wanted to be deeply in the character and give the best performance I can.
Well, it is. You do it again and again. And you can catch it. You got to come back. You can catch Dice when it premieres this Sunday at 9:30. On Showtime, and episode 1 is available to watch online right now and on his Facebook page.
Definitely
And for
watch it.
info on all his tour dates, visit andrewdiceclay.com. It's always good to see you. Please
Great
come
to
back
see you, girls.
anytime.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Why did you do it? Because of Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm over here now.
We'll be right back.